Sam Perry, gonna miss you, man. Cheers, Sam. You're another one of my legends. Realistically, where can you see Liverpool finishing this season? I think Liverpool will finish 6th. Why? Because I don't think they're ready for top 4. I don't think they're anywhere near ready for top 4. Judging for what I've seen, there's just far stronger teams out there, in my opinion. Chelsea, United, City, of those teams basically, even Tottenham are stronger. So we're not far behind Arsenal, I don't think, but Tottenham, they are progressing really well and they're becoming a really strong side. And Arsenal pretty much haven't done anything this transfer window over after Suarez. And Tottenham are just getting their business done. And I see Tottenham breaking into that top 4 this season. I really do, even without Bale. Even without Bale, if he does go. So because but £105 million is a ridiculous amount of money to pay for him. But he's no way he's worth that much. So, but highest position Liverpool can finish, in my opinion, is 6th this season. Maybe a bit negative, but that's my opinion, guys. I really don't think Liverpool can get top 4. If Suarez stays, well, maybe we have a chance, but I don't think we'll get top 4, in my opinion. Ed Butterworth HD, how about you upload once every week or 2, pal? Opinions on Norwich. Well, Ed, I'll answer that. I'm not. Well, the reason why is because I'm not as consistent as Ed. If you haven't subscribed to Ed Butterworth, I suggest you should. I'm not as consistent as Ed, really, am I? And that's because I don't have the time to make videos all the time like he does. And by the way, my channel is only focused on Liverpool. Why? Because I'm a Liverpool supporter, and I really don't want to comment on other teams' transfers because I don't want to get the biased point of view, like, if you know what I mean, and suggest if it's a good signing or what. I'm not that sort of guy to get involved in other clubs' business, to be honest. So I don't want to get involved in anything that's none of my business. So, and if I do it now, then it'll be just copying it. It'll just be copying it, basically. And opinions on Norwich. I actually think Norwich will have a good season this season. I really think that. Why? Because they made smart signings, Ricky van Wolfswinkel and players like that. I actually think we'll finish in the top half this season. I'm quite confident with that. I think Norwich will finish either 10th or 11th, in my opinion, maybe even higher, but I don't think they'll get relegated, Norwich. And I really like Norwich as a football club, and their fans are really great as well. And Ed is a passionate Norwich fan, so I completely respect that. I respect anyone who supports another club. So it's the deluded fans I don't like. So opinions on Norwich. I think they'll have a very good season. They've made smart signings, and I think we'll finish in the top half this season. So cheers for the question, Ed. Right, Matty Watson, don't quit. You're really good. Oh, cheers, Matt. Very generous, but here's the thing. My mind is telling me to leave, and well, people want me to stay, but my mind is telling me to leave right now. So that's the thing, basically. I really don't know if I can carry on because I'm not gaining any subs. I'm not getting any motivation to make videos anymore because I'm just they're not as enjoyable to make anymore. That's pretty much why. But I'll make a decision once my Liverpool video's out, I promise. So thanks for generous compliment there, Matty. I really appreciate that. LFC Ben H, top 4 and relegation predictions. Top 4, Chelsea, Man United, Man City and Tottenham. That's my top 4. Relegation, Hull, Crystal Palace, and maybe Aston Villa. But I don't see them improving much this season, to be honest, because Oh yeah, I know we had a young side, but they didn't really do much in all honesty. They had a good run at the end of last season, but I really don't see Aston Villa improving unless they make good signings. They're lucky Christian Benteke is staying, and if he goes, I'm pretty sure they get relegated. But I'll go for Hull, Crystal Palace and Aston Villa. Well, if Aston Villa can prove me wrong, then what are you going to do in it? But that's what I think. So, and wrap it all up, guys. One more question from Sam Perry. Who has done the best transfer business this summer? For me, it's got to be Norwich. Interested in your opinion. The best transfer business this summer? Yes, Norwich are up there. I've already mentioned Norwich. Southampton have made very smart signings. Chelsea as well. Chelsea have made great signings. Arsenal have done fuck all. Tottenham are making good signings. Liverpool are making decent signings. Well, maybe I'm biased, but I don't care. Man City making excellent signings. So, best transfer business this summer, right? I don't know who's the top of the list, but here's my list: Man City, Southampton, Norwich, Liverpool, and Tottenham. That's mine. So, well, Tottenham are bringing in Soldado now, isn't it? And that's absolutely great for them. And he's a prolific striker, Soldado. I would have loved to have Soldado at Liverpool, but he's going to Spurs now. So I already mentioned Soldado in one of my Q&A videos. I'd love to see him in an LC shirt, but obviously that's not going to happen now because Spurs have agreed a fee, and Liverpool are after other players now. But I'd love Liverpool to sign Christian Eriksen. I really like him to sign Eriksen. Looks like it's not going to happen. Papadopoulos, I'd love Liverpool to sign him. Diego Costa made a bid. I have not really heard of him. I have seen him play though. Well, he punched Pepe, so he earns my respect already because Pepe is an absolute cunt. So best transfer business this summer: Man City, Norwich, Southampton, Liverpool and Tottenham. So that's the Q&A, guys. Cheers for watching. Share it if you can. I'd really appreciate if you can share it, and I want to attract new audiences basically, and if that happens, who knows, I might stay on YouTube and make more videos for you legends, because you all deserve it, for sticking by me and supporting me. I appreciate everything that's happened during the 10 months I've been on YouTube. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Appreciate everything. I absolutely loved making videos for you all you guys, but maybe my time is at an end. So there's a Q&A, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye. And of course, don't forget, you will never walk alone. Sam Perry, and your favourite player not from Liverpool? Well, this player already has played for Liverpool, but Craig Bellamy, and I've got another one, Joe Hart. Craig Bellamy because he's a legend, and Joe Hart because he's a great role model. That's why. And by the way, Frank Lampard I admire as well, so I really think those players are my favourite players, not from Liverpool. Craig Bellamy, Joe Hart and Frank Lampard, I really like them. Bellamy because he's a legend, Joe Hart and Frank Lampard because they're great role models, and Bellamy's Welsh, so I'm bound to say Bellamy because he went to Cardiff to get him promoted, and he did that, and I absolutely admire that, so well done, Bellamy. So I absolutely love Craig Bellamy and what he's done for Welsh football, and what he's done with Cardiff City. So he's probably my all-time favourite player, not for Liverpool, even though he has played for Liverpool. Cheers for the question, Sam. I really like that question.